The entire situation is so incredibly sad. But you don't care. You never have and you never will. And that's because you were too busy going, well.
World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael. No. 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 It's over. How does it feel, CD Projekt Red fanboys, to be a part of the Losers Club? Believe me, it must be so incredibly sad. You know, here's the deal, CD Projekt Red fanboys. I tried telling you for weeks that the cracks were indeed starting to show, but you didn't want to listen. Oh no, and that's because you were too busy going, too busy, believe me, doing stupid, silly crap like that at the end of the day is going to get you nowhere. Today, a very special day, a very special stream. And I thank all of you for being here, because this is the only real gaming channel left here on this entire platform who's willing to step up to that plate to give you the reality of the situation throughout the face of adversity. And yes, folks, Cyberpunk 2077, it turned out to be the biggest blunder in all of video. Now, I know it's going to be hard for you to believe. It's going to be hard for you to wrap your head around this idea of this game not living up to the hype. But the reality, folks, of the situation is that is indeed what happened. Cyberpunk 2077 did not live up to the hype. Cyberpunk 2077 is indeed the biggest blunder in all of video. It's really time today, folks, to wake up and smell that coffee. Look, no one's saying go out and cancel your pre-order. That's not what I'm saying. If you want to waste your hard-earned money on this game, then by all means. I mean, believe me, I wasted a stupid amount of money on this game because I had to bring it to you early. Believe me, I did. This is the reality of the situation. Oh my God, Michael.
Don't question the integrity of world class.
Exactly. Don't question the integrity of world class because ultimately, at the end of the day, who has Cyberpunk? I do. You don't. That's the reality. Margarita, think it's Keller wants to get this puts up a chair. Well, I appreciate you. Oh my God, Michael. That's just Photoshop there, buddy. You ain't nothing but a clown. Guys, it's not Photoshop. I'm not that great at Photoshop. Believe me, okay? I have Cyberpunk 2077. I've invested some time into Cyberpunk 2077, over a dozen hours, okay? And I am telling you right here and right now, I don't know what next week will entail in terms of the reviews and what have you, but I'm telling you right here and right now, they need to step up to that plate and be honest.
$1.99.
That's the reality of the situation. That's what you need to understand. No, we need to listen. We need to listen, folks. I am telling you, this is not a joke. It's not a meme. I don't care how you interpret this content. You might think it's a joke. You might think it's a troll. You might think it's satire. You need to understand that this game is not ready for prime time. And the only one who is willing to step up to that plate is world-class veteran video game critic. I'm rolling the dice, okay? And I'm hoping to score big because I care for gamers, okay? I don't want you to get ripped off here. And I have a feeling people are going to be pissed, okay? They're going to be upset because I'm telling you, this is a game that is not where it needs to be. This is a game that needed over a year
Cyber
more
Seed
time
joins
in
the
the oven.
ranks of Anthem, Evolve, No Man's Sky, Lawbreakers, Duke Nukem Forever, etc. This game is nothing but hot air.
If I could show you what I've seen in this game, I cannot fathom. I just cannot fathom what I've been seeing in this game. I'm not talking about the story. I'm not talking about the missions.
Fixed Camera Games donated $5 Canadian through Super Chat. You tried to tell them, they didn't listen, sad.
Yeah, they still don't want to listen. They still don't want to listen. They want to sit there and go, oh my God, Michael, what's you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. Well, how am I a clown? When I have Cyberpunk, I got it a week early, okay? Because this is what needed to happen. No one else is going to step up to that plate to tell it like it is, okay? Believe me, I'm going to show you that I have Cyberpunk, okay? I know you're waiting,
donated
okay?
£2
But
through
we have
Super
to...
Chat. You told me on the phone that you don't like Nick Gers.
Cyberpunk 2077 is a huge, colossal failure. It really is. Cyberpunk 2077 is a huge, colossal failure. We have to get down to the brass tacks. Okay, what does this look like to you? It's the collector's edition case for Cyberpunk 2077, okay? That's the reality of the situation. It isn't Photoshop, okay? It's the real deal. I have Cyberpunk 2077, okay? I even have the data disc in here, okay? The data disc.
The good senator donated $100 through Super Chat. So this is what it sounds like when doves cry.
The good senator! The good senator! Holy shit! The good senator! The good senator! Holy shit! The good senator! Holy shit! The good senator! The senator! Oh my God, Michael! What are you talking
Little
about
Fishy
there, buddy?
69
You ain't
donated
nothing but a clown.
$49.99 through Super Chat. So sorry, Michael, haven't seen last couple of streams. You just think 2020 can't get any worse, but it has. We just buried my grandma yesterday, and at the same time I came down with something and am sick. It's over. Cyberpunk ship just sank fast too.
Oh, it did. It hit the bottom of the ocean floor, man. And I was hoping, guys, that this was going to hit that home run and surprise me, okay? This isn't a joke. It's not a meme. Tell these people to get over here because I am telling you, I am dumbfounded at what I am seeing. I wish I could share a clip with you here. I recorded everything, all of the gameplay. I've recorded it all. This is a AAA title, multiple years in development, and yet they have nothing to show for. I don't know if you guys remember PUBG when it first came to Xbox One. It was a disaster. This is very reminiscent of that. I am talking NPCs in this game do the T-pose. I am not kidding. If you run around too fast here in Cyberpunk 2077 on base PS4, you need to listen to what I'm saying. If you run around too fast in Cyberpunk 2077 on base PS4, which is what I'm playing it on. I have a PS5, by the way, but I'm right now playing it on base PS4. You will break the game. It will not load fast enough. This is a game that requires pretty much, from my understanding, from what I can tell, an SSD. And because the base PS4, because the base Xbox One, they don't have SSDs, you're going to see some serious shit. Terrible pop-in. Some of the worst pop-in that I've ever seen in a game in years, since PUBG on Xbox One. If you get in a car here in Cyberpunk 2077 and you go really fast, the cars will stop loading in. Even some of the land will stop loading in. You can see through the world. I'm not kidding. Okay, now I know what you guys are going to say. Oh, Michael, you got to update your game there, buddy. We know it's going to be buggy. No, it's not buggy. It's beyond buggy. It's literally unplayable. I am telling you, if you get this game on base PS4 or base Xbox One, if you play it on those systems, you are going to run into a brick wall. That I can tell you. I am dead serious with you folks. I honestly wish that this wasn't the case, but they quite clearly, they just didn't hit that home run. And I wish I could show you. I honestly wish so bad that I could show you because no one else will. And when the floodgates open, everyone's going to pretend not to care. This is a huge red flag. The game is not done. Even today, it's not done, okay? Now let me go ahead and show you the main meat and potatoes, okay? I showed you the collector's edition. And by the way, Little Fishy69, thank you, Skylar, once again, put some chair, I appreciate you. The good senator, thank you, Skylar, once again, put some chair, I appreciate you.
Carl Donovan donated $2 through Super Chat. How is the frame rate? Probably runs like total dog.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but the pop-in's worse. The pop-in in this game is worse. Things will not load in. I am serious. It's not my PS4 because I just played The Last of Us 2. It runs fine. This game is abysmal on base PS4, and I presume base Xbox One as well, which is why it answers the question, why have they never shown off gameplay on those consoles? Because it looks and performs like complete total dog shit. And you know, it's so incredibly sad. It's really so incredibly sad. You know, I was hoping that they were going to hit that home run. I honestly wanted this game to be everything that it should have been. But when you develop a game around 2013 hardware, as ambitious as Cyberpunk 2077, there's just no way that they can hit that home run. I honestly, if you care about quality, I would honestly wait until the next generation version arrives. I'm serious. It is that bad, at least on base PS4. I played it, and I'm telling you, my jaw was on the floor. I'm talking NPCs don't even load in. You run up to an NPC too quick, and they look like they're 2 megapixels. I'm not kidding. I was so dumbfounded and perplexed as to what I was playing last night. I thought I was in a dream, in a nightmare.
Dildo donated £2 through Super Chat. Pedophile does life.
Let's go ahead and show you the rest here. We have the collector's edition right here. Oh my God, Michael, what are you talking about there, buddy? You know, they hired some talented artists to make this game. They have. That's what they've done. And it's incredibly amazing. Look at this. This is cool. It's fucking Kino. It is, believe me. But when you have a game that runs like absolute dog, it's a shit show. It's a problem, and it needs to be addressed. Now, I know what people are going to say. Oh, Michael, the game ain't technically out there, buddy. You just got to hold your horses and wait until the day one update. Guys, I've already downloaded the update. There is a 40-something gig update for the PlayStation 4 version of Cyberpunk 2077. There is a 40 gig
Christian
update
Romero
already.
donated $2 through Super Chat. How does compare to The Witcher 3 Wild Kino?
You know, honestly, I never dived too deep into The Witcher 3. I heard that had problems as well, but I honestly have not played that game enough to know. Guys, If the internet could see what I saw last night while playing Cyberpunk with the update, with the 40 gig update. So with the 40 gig update, in total, Cyberpunk 2077, as of this recording, on PS4, is 110 gigs. 110 gigabytes. And yet it still has so many problems. It's not just, a few bugs here and there. Things will not load in this
Yo
game.
donated
It's
$20
embarrassing.
through Super Chat. I believe you, bro. We are in for a surprise.
Oh my God. It depends on what platform you're playing it on. If you have a super high-end PC, you're gonna be fine. If you have an Xbox Series X, if you have a PS5, I'm sure there are improvements, okay? Maybe they're subtle, but I know load times are gonna be quicker on those next generation hardware. You, thank you, Scully, once again for punching me, chair, to appreciate you. I just wish I could show you. I wish I could show you. I don't even know when the review embargo lifts. You know what I mean? This is a travesty. I have no idea why people are shilling this game at this point. I mean, even if you take away the technical issues that this game is plagued with, even if you take away those issues, there is literally nothing new here. I spent over a dozen hours with this game. I got past the title screen, which takes a long fucking time to do for whatever reason, okay? And I'm telling you, I never once sat there and said, you know what? Holy shit, that's so cool, unique, and interesting. I sat there and was perplexed as to what I was playing, because not only was it buggy as hell, but the NPCs, the interaction, the depth, the immersion, none of it's really there. You walk up to an NPC and you bash, what is it, the square button? And they say one little fucking thing and that's it. And sometimes their mouth don't even move. Sometimes they don't even animate their mouth. What am I fucking
Donovan
playing?
donated $5 through Super Chat. Make sure you got your recordings ready for embargo day. These simply
Absolutely,
to
that's why-
understand what the majority of people will experience on base consoles.
Exactly. And you have to think about it. Carl Donovan, thank you, Scully, once again, for supposed to be charitable, to appreciate you. And you have to think about it like this. So many people are going to be playing this game on base consoles. You know, hundreds of millions of people have a base PS4, right? Well, 100 million or so, right? A lot of people have a base Xbox One still. They haven't upgraded to Series X because, well, you can't find one anywhere. And a lot of people didn't upgrade to Xbox One X, I don't presume, right? So, I presume. So, you have to think about it like that, and you have to understand that this is seriously... Guys, if you have any questions, please drop them my way. I am severely disappointed with this game. Now, granted, okay, I haven't beat it. I haven't completed it. You know, I got maybe an hour or so after the title screen. But here's the new dilemma. I got to a point in this game, okay, where I'm now Keanu Reeves. Okay, I don't want to spoil things, but I'm Keanu Reeves now, and I'm telling you, folks, I cannot progress in this game. It is literally a broken game. I am not kidding. I reloaded the save. I quit the application. I restarted the application. There's a sequence in this game. I don't want to spoil it. I mean, it's not too cool. But there's a sequence in this game where you have to basically take out some enemies, and they have machine enemies. And you have a high-powered gun. You're in a helicopter, okay? And you cannot destroy these machines. So therefore, you cannot progress. I cannot complete the game. I cannot push forward. So now what I'm thinking of doing is uninstalling the update that I installed, the 40 gig update, and trying this over without the day one patch. Oh my Lord. Steve Venture, thank you, Skelly, once again, this puts up a chair, to appreciate you. Here we go, folks. This is the collector's edition, okay, case, right here. The collector's edition case. And Kyle Donovan had a great point. This is a great investment because now I have time to, prepare. I have time to show you. I have it all recorded. I have all of it recorded. I just don't understand, man, how you can have a game in development for so long, a multi-million-dollar corporation, and you put out a game. Please, I wish I could show you. You don't know how bad I wish I could just play it right now on the screen. I know people have excuses. I know people are going to say, wait until the day one update. And maybe there is a day one update. Maybe they're going to launch this big, magnificent update that's just going to relieve this game from all of the issues that currently plague it. But then if that's the case, you're probably talking another 40 gigs at the very least. So that takes the total up to 110, to 150 or 160 gigabytes here. That's just so ridiculous. Holy shit, we got the Fast and the Furious! The Fast and the Furious! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh, maybe they're going to rush to the store to get game...
Dan McKinney donated $9.99
Dan McKinney!
through Super Chat. Good on you, world class, for telling it like it is.
It's a hard... I honestly wanted to be surprised. And you know, I'll tell you this.
Hell,
I'll
they
tell
should
you
have
this.
left it in the oven for at least another 12 months.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The real game comes with the next generation. I'm not even kidding. There is no way that they can fix this. They delayed the game from October to December, right? To November to December. No, it went gold in October. Supposed to come out in
George
November.
donated $2 through Super Chat. PS5 doesn't allow you to play once you update all lies.
Hold on, let me go ahead and take care of this one here. Oh my God, Michael. Well, I got to read that the other way because that's so. Holy shit, guys! Dude, I know. You know, look, I can't show you anything. That's the problem right now. I literally and that's why. You know, if I were to show you this, honestly, people would cancel pre-orders. I am not kidding with you right now. I am not exaggerating. The game. On base PS4, I cannot speak to PS4 Pro. I cannot speak to PS5. Holy shit, this is getting tangled. This is getting tangled. That ain't good. Oh no. Okay, we're good. It is just shockingly bad in terms of pop-in. Things do not load in. I have clip. Oh my God. NPCs literally moonwalk across the ground. They moonwalk, and you can't even play as a nude female. You know, that was a selling point. Hey, you can go nude and the cops will react. No NPCs react to anything that you do in this game. I don't even know what this game is. I don't know where's the game that they were selling us? It's nowhere to be found. You can't even go nude here, full nude, in this game. In the version that I'm playing, okay? I'm playing as a female V because I wanted to test out that feature, okay? You can go topless, but they have a diaper for her, okay? When you go into photo mode, she's not fully nude. I took off the clothes, okay, in Cyberpunk 2077 for V, and it's still there. I don't know what the hell this game is. They lied to it. They pulled the Ubisoft.
Carl Donovan donated $5 through Super Chat. CD Projekt Red are shaking in their boots right now. This is absolutely the last thing these lazy developers want to hear.
God.
They want nothing but praise.
Oh my God, I know. Even ACG didn't get a review copy. I don't know if you guys know who ACG is. But he didn't even get a review copy for this game. Like I just cannot fathom this. Kyle Donovan, thank you, Skeller. Once again, fish puts him a chair. I appreciate you. Now, there's one thing that I want to say. I gotta find it here, okay? Here we go. Cyberpunk 2077. PS4. This is the real deal, folks. This is the reality of the situation.
Steve
This is what you need to understand.
$4.99 through Super Chat. Cyberpunk will flop. Too much hype and the many delays should be red flags.
Oh my God. Dude, I was thinking about this last night. People have their expectations so fucking incredibly high. And even if this game were technically much better than it currently is, at least on base PS4, there's nothing to it. And the dialogue goes on and on and on. So much so that they have a button, circle, on PS4, where you hold it and you can skip all of the fucking dialogue because it just never ends. It's like, who's gonna sit through this exposition? There's nothing interesting happening. You know, there's nothing groundbreaking here in Cyberpunk 2077. Now, granted, to be fair, haven't completed it. Maybe things open up even further, but the NPCs, their behavior, the detail, it's not there. It is honestly one of the most disappointing games, one of the buggiest games that I have played not only this year, but in the past 5 or so years. I am not exaggerating, at least on base PS4. I don't know about PS5. I have a PS5, have not put it in there yet, but maybe tonight, I'll come back tomorrow. I'll update you guys on the PS5 version. Okay, not that there's really a version, but you know what I mean. Might have faster load times, and since it has an SSD, that could benefit some of the pop-in issues that are currently plaguing this experience. And I cannot imagine Xbox One, base Xbox One, Cyberpunk 2077, you gotta be shitting me. You can't even go full nude in this game. It's literally in a trailer. They literally said you can go full nude. You know, honestly, a big selling point for this game is sort of the sex fucking vibe, or whatever the fuck they're doing in this game. You know, sex sells, I get it, and there's crazy-ass posters here in this game of, you know, crazy-ass shit. It's basically a porno game. But you can't go full nude. The fuck is this shit? What am I playing? What did they ship? And I have the update installed. The update that's over 40 gigs. I just cannot fathom this, and I wish I could show you, because I know a lot of people are not going to believe me. I know a lot of people are thinking that I'm a hater. Dude, I wanted this game to be great. This is like the last hope for gaming. You know what I mean? This was it. This was their opportunity to step up to that plate, to hit that freaking home run. But I am telling you, at least on base PS4, right now, base PS4, and right now, two things that you got to keep in mind. Base PS4, and right now, this is a shit show. This is a shit show unlike any other shit show that I've ever seen from a AAA title. I am not kidding. I am not exaggerating. I am telling you, NPCs do T-pose. You have to wait for things to load in. If you go too fast in a car, oh, the textures on the car. It's like when you go far away and you zoom in with a sniper and you look at something in a game, and it's so low detail, level of detail is at 1. That's what this game does when you're 5 feet away from something.
$2 through Super Chat. Saints Row 2 has more freedom than Cyber Cringe sad.
Yeah, oh my God. There are things that I want to do in this game, but they have sections of the map fucking blocked off like Grand Theft Auto. I'm not kidding. Roadblocks. And then if you try and go past the roadblocks, they'll fucking reset you. What am I playing? What is this? I don't understand. How the fuck can you not hit that home run? And they didn't give ACG a review code because they don't want people to criticize this product. Because if anyone gets a hold of this and they expose this, oh my, it is literally a beta. I am convinced it is a beta. What they shipped here is a beta. They can say it went gold, they can say this, that, and the third, and obviously it did because I have it right here. But I'm telling you, they shipped a broken, unbalanced, unfinished product. And even with the 40 gig update applied, it's still not where it needs to be. Is it a tad bit better? Sure. But even when you walk around in an interior, the NPCs just do not load in quick enough. And you have to watch them quickly fade in from low level of detail to high level of detail. And I sat there and I thought to myself, what in the fuck? This is supposed to be CD Projekt Red. You guys told me for weeks and months that I was so wrong and that these developers are so great. And I was never a big fan of The Witcher, to be frank. I never really did put much time into it, nor do I really care. This was the one that I wanted to see. Holy shit, Cyberpunk 2077. So many years in development, and yet they don't have anything to show for. Guys, this isn't entertainment. This isn't part of the entertainment here. This is the reality of the situation. I wish I could show you. You don't know how bad it hurts me because I am being handcuffed. Even though I didn't sign an NDA. They publicly came out and said you cannot share any gameplay until the 9th.
Coding Margarita donated $2 through Super Chat. I love this community.
Oh man, let's go ahead and unbox this. You guys want to see the details? Okay. I'll tell you what though. You get some cool stuff with the physical edition. But if you don't have internet, or if you have a data cap and you can't afford to download the 40 gig update, but by the time it comes out, it might be even more than that, because there could presumably be another patch in the works that could fix a lot of stuff. I'm not saying that that's not going to happen. It needs to happen. But right now, the case is a shit show, okay? But here's the thing. If you don't have internet, okay, and if you're playing on base PS4, or if you have a data cap or slow internet, and you just want to play it immediately, you're going to see some of the serious. You're going to see some serious shit.
Pence through Super Chat. I love this community more.
Yeah. Guys, I need you to understand, this is scary. It is honestly, I am not exaggerating. I just wish I could show you as I commentate. I wish they would give me that opportunity. I wish they would have not said, hey, you cannot share any gameplay. I mean, I get it. I understand. Because if there's something coming, it is that bad. It is PUBG on Xbox. Have you guys played PUBG on the original Xbox One when it came out initially? It is literally that. It is literally that, and I am so concerned. I am so confused as to what the fuck happened. They spent how many years on this game? Since pre-production to final build? How many years? Too many. What were they thinking? What were they doing with their time? I just don't understand. And I wish I could understand, because when I play this game in its current state on base PS4, I am just perplexed. And it again explains the fact that they never showed off gameplay on base PS4. They never showed off gameplay on base Xbox One. They showed off gameplay on Series X. They showed off gameplay on a high-end PC. They showed off gameplay on a PS4 Pro, but never base PS4,
77
base Xbox
James has
One.
donated
It is
£4.99
serious
through
issues,
Super Chat.
at least currently,
Other
all
players
across
who
the
played
board.
16 hours or so also mentioned that it was rough around the edges with buggy NPCs, especially on base PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah,
Sad.
but I am telling you, it's not just buggy, it's fucking unfinished. It's broken. They're downplaying that tremendously by just saying it's buggy. It is seriously, I was yelling. I was at the top of my lungs yelling. There was cars floating through the fucking street.
Super Chat. All these delays and still need a day one patch.
Oh my God,
What
it
a
needs
joke.
more than a day. It needs another year. I am not even kidding. I will go to CD Projekt Red and get on my knees and plead them to say, you know what? Just pull the copies from the shelf. We do not deserve this. That is how bad. I am not, guys, I don't know what day one is going to entail. Maybe there's going to be another update, and I praise the Lord that that happens, because the state that this game is currently on base PS4, is not just buggy,
JC
it's
donated
unfinished, it's unbalanced, it's inexcusable.
$4.99 through Super Chat. So incredibly sad, Michael. This is my Christmas bonus. I want you to have it. So sad.
Oh my
like
God.
My bonus. Ship is at
JC,
the
I
bottom
appreciate
of
you
the
guys for
ocean.
coming through. I really do.
JC.
You know, you guys have you guys have, you made things like this possible. I got this early. Yes, it was an investment, but you know what? I had to see the reality of the situation. And now that I have this in my possession, I am recording, I am producing content to be ready to go when I am able to put this shit up on the internet.
That's the reality of
Oh my
2077.
God! We're gonna unbox this. I mean, you guys have probably seen it already, but here's the reality, folks. It is not just buggy. You know, if people are gonna downplay it like that, they haven't played it. I have it right fucking here. Here's the collector's edition case. If you're just tuning in, I wish I could show you. I recorded everything. It is so hilariously just not where it needs to be that I don't even think. Imagine had they shipped this in November. Imagine had they shipped this in September. Imagine had they shipped this in March or April, whenever it was supposed to initially come out. I mean, I just don't understand. I don't understand what they were doing with their time. Were they spending all of that amount of time on the day one patch? Did they work 24/7? Because I am telling you, that day one patch has to rectify this situation. It has to rectify the problems that persist and plague this game currently on, again, base PS4. Now, I know, again, that, you know, what people are going to say is the game isn't technically available. It's not technically out. And I understand that. I get that. But what if there is no day one patch? If you can't update this game, you're going to see some of the craziest shit that I've ever seen in a video game. Things do not, like the city wasn't even loading in. The lights weren't even turning on in the city. I'm not even kidding. And if you go too fast, there's no cars. Things just refuse to load in. Let's go ahead and unbox this, folks. Oh, my Lord. I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating. I know it sounds like I'm a hater. Guys, I don't know if you're going to see what I'm seeing right now. Because, again, there might be that day one patch, and immediately a lot of people are always connected. They get that stuff automatically. I understand that, and I get that, and that's what this needs. But I am telling you right now, if I had to give this a grade, and again, you know, I haven't even probably scratched the surface in terms of, you know, the story, the narrative. But in terms of the technical experience, in terms of the details, in terms of the depth, it is getting a very low score for me right now, okay? Now, that could change, okay? But even if they do fix some of the technical issues, a lot of the technical issues that plague this game still, folks, I am telling you right here and right now, there's just no depth to this thing. You talk to NPCs, they stand around like statues. I am serious, man. I don't know what we were thinking we were getting here, but this is nowhere near where it needs to be. This needs more than a year in the oven, okay? I honestly think the PC version is probably the real deal. And whatever this is, well, they had to cut corners because it's running on 2013 hardware. Let's go ahead and unbox this, folks. Okay, I'll give you a look at the back. You guys have more than likely, at this point, have already seen it. Nonetheless, that's the reality of the situation. Oh, my God, Mac. Who are you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. Guys, if you're new here, please consider subscribing to stay tuned, because I'm going to upload a ton of videos on this game, you know. I'm going to upload a ton of videos on this game, and I don't know what the picture looks like come next week. I don't know who's going to review it. I don't know when the review embargo goes up. I don't know what's going on. But what I can tell you is that I'm perplexed, I'm concerned, I am dumbfounded. I just don't understand how this cannot hit that
Neon
home
Robin
run. I mean, I just
donated
don't
$2
understand
through
how you could ship a
Super Chat.
product
Cyberpunk
that is
will
this
still sell
just
millions, problems
Yeah,
aside.
I know it will. I know it will. But even if, again, you take the technical issues and you fix all of those, and that's kind of impossible, no game's perfect, right? I get that, but there's nothing really here that goes, oh my God, that's interesting or amazing or this, that, and the third. I mean, it's not as detailed as a game like Grand Theft Auto 4. This isn't Grand Theft Auto. It's narrative-driven action experience. That's what it is, you know. And the dialogue is so lengthy, you know. It's like, how much fucking dialogue did they record? Did they spend all of their time in the motion capture, performance capture session? Because it seems like that's the reality of the situation. Let's go ahead and unbox, folks. You've seen the front, okay? You've seen the back. I mean, you know, again, you guys have seen this. It's all over the internet. I don't know what leaks are out there, but I don't think they're playing it like gamers play it. I don't know what leaks are out there. I know there's probably more leaks out there today, and there's going to be more as time goes on, obviously, as we get closer to the launch. But, man, I am telling you, someone needs to step up to that plate and show what the game looks like on PS4. I mean, maybe I'm going to play it on PS5, and maybe that's a hell of a lot better. I don't know. I got a PS5, but I've been playing it on PS4 because, well, fuck it. You know, I was just so curious to see how the base PS... It's a nightmare, folks, okay? You've seen that already. Oh, Jesus, Lord, that almost went on the ground. Oh, my God, Michael, what are you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. You get all of this stuff. You get all of this stuff right here in the physical edition. I wouldn't buy digital, although what you get mastered on the disc is a shit show, let me tell you that. So if you want to see something that is just not finished, not ready, well, buy the base game and don't update it because you're going to be in for one hell of a shit show. But sometimes that makes it entertaining, you know what I mean? Oh my God, Michael. So you get some postcards here, okay? What did you talk about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. And this is honestly pretty fucking cool, I'll tell you. Like the shit that's included, this is just the regular edition too. I mean, I got the collector's edition case, but this is just the regular edition that's on sale already for $50 fucking. And that explains why it's on sale because, man, there's something here that needs to be fixed. And I don't know, I'm not a game developer, I'm not an engineer. I don't know C++, I don't know Java, okay? I don't know how that shit works, but I'm telling you, they're gonna need a lot of time. They're gonna need a lot of time, and I don't think a month is going to fix the reality. So you get different ones here. I'm not trying to bend shit, but you get different ones, okay? And, oh man, let me tell you something here after I show you this. Oh no, what a fallacy. Dude, I don't know if you guys can see this, but look how dense that is. See, that's the game that we were clamoring for right there. You see that all in there? That's the game that we were clamoring for. I mean, you know, there are some scenes here in the PS4 version even that have a lot of NPCs, but what's the point? You really can't talk to them. You can't interact. It's not like Skyrim where it has a dialogue tree or anything.
$6.99 through Super Chat. I have the game too. I won't say how I got it, but it makes The Last of Us 2 look like Game of the Year.
Oh, yo, gosh. Oh, my... Oh, my Lord. I mean, man, this pisses me off so bad. Dude, you can't even compare the two. Technically, The Last of Us 2 is a fucking marvel. Holy shit, what Naughty Dog accomplished, technically speaking, not, you know, narrative-wise. Technically speaking, performance, sound design, visuals, fucking animations, everything. Top-notch all across the board. Now, I get it. The Last of Us linear, very linear. However, this is pretty fucking linear as well. Open world. A linear game under the guise of an open world. There's nothing to fucking do in this world. Now, again, it's hard to, you know, fathom this. It really is. It seems like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone. How can you have a game? What was the budget for this shit? It had to be very high, incredibly high, and yet I don't know where all of that money was spent. Into the marketing, hiring Keanu Reeves? I mean, unbelievable. Let's continue to move the wheels here. We got the, the lore book. Okay, you get all of this in the regular edition for $50. This is fucking cool. When I first saw this, I thought, there's no way this could be bad. You got all of this fucking cool Kino shit included? Hell yeah, shut up and take my money. You know what I mean? But you put the game in, and it looks like fucking Vaseline.
on base PS4. It looks like someone fucking plastered mud all over it. You know, look at all of this. This is crazy, folks. This is the reality of the situation. This is what you need to understand. Oh my God, Michael. You know, and you got, you know, things detailing the districts and all of that stuff. And photo mode is disappointing as well. Photo mode is disappointing as well. You got to kind of orbit around the character. You don't have too much freedom. Honestly, the photo mode in Watch Dogs Legion is better. You have more freedom. And honestly, at this point, Watch Dogs Legion, a Ubisoft game, I'm not kidding, Watch Dogs Legion, a Ubisoft game, literally looks and performs better. I am not kidding. Again, I'm comparing it to the base PS4. I don't even know what this game is. I mean, I don't know what game they shipped, but it's nothing. I know it seems like I'm exaggerating, and I know, you know, a lot of people who are here are going to be probably playing on a high-end PC. You're not going to probably see what I'm talking about, and there might be a day one update that rectifies a lot of the issues that I'm currently talking about because technically the game is not available. I understand that. I get that, folks. But at the same time, you just have to wonder what in the hell went wrong. You know, I mean, honestly, this is an AVG situation. You know, when I'm walking up to NPCs, you know, when you run around in this world, even in interiors, it just cannot handle it. It just cannot handle it. Some NPCs just do this, T-pose, and then you got to wait for about 10, 15 seconds for them to kind of like kick in, you know, load in. So we're continuing to look at Cyberpunk 2077, some HBO advertisement for whatever the hell this is, some anime shit. And, you know, last but not least, the map here in Cyberpunk 2077, Night City. So you get all this shit in the game. That's fucking cool. It's just too bad that the game itself is probably one of the most, well, disappointing games in all of video in a long time. At least technically speaking, on PS4, base PS4 anyway. You guys know what the map looks like anyway. That leaked out a long time ago. Holy cow. I mean, honestly, I'm just really perplexed here. I wish I could show you what I'm talking about. I really wish I could show you. Not to say don't buy the game, but just to say maybe lower those expectations a tad bit. You know, I mean, honestly, that's what people need to do. You know, because you know what? Maybe there is that day one patch that rectifies a lot of the situation, you know, with the current issues that plague the PS4, base PS4. I can't even imagine this game on base Xbox One. Oh no. If the base PS4 is running this badly, dude. And then you get a Welcome to Night City. You get all this shit. I mean, you even get a reversible cover in here. This is crazy. They did a great job with the packaging. They did a great job with all of that stuff. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you just kind of have, I mean, you can't even do full nude. What am I playing? What am I playing? What am I playing? You can't go full nude. You cannot go full nude in this game as it currently stands. I don't know if that was a censorship issue. I don't know what the hell the thing is. But when you select, you know, I'm playing as female V, when you know, unequip the clothing, you can't go full nude. You can see the top, you can't see the bottom. And even in the mirror, okay, you got a little diaper on. It's a purple fucking diaper, it looks like. And I'm like, what the fuck am I playing? You know what I mean? Like, dude, it's just so disappointing on so many levels. And I understand this isn't the ideal platform to play it on, but I do have a PS5. I'll be testing that out tonight, and I don't think I'm going to see a massive improvement. Maybe some things are going to be rectified thanks to the SSD. I honestly think one of the problems that is currently happening and plaguing these, this version anyway of the game is the hard disk, you know, the hard drive. Now, it's physically got to spin up. It's just not fast enough, and this game was seemingly built for an SSD in mind. So that is Cyberpunk 2077, folks. I showed you the ins and outs. I think I showed you everything. Again, if you're wondering the total size of the game right now, it is 110 gigs with the update. Okay, there is an update available. I don't know. I've heard some rumors online that there's not an update available. Maybe there's not a day one patch available just yet. But as soon as that's available, I need to definitely download that because the experience right now is just unfathomable. You know what I mean? It's unfathomable. I'm not exaggerating. I know we're sounding like a broken record here, but I'm trying to, you know, drive home the point that, hey, just please lower your expectations a tad bit. You know, because even if I had, you know, take away the technical problems, the technical issues, you know, I just can't help but wonder, like, what in the hell are we doing here? You know what I mean? I mean, dude, this is just, I mean, it really, it pisses me off, man. It does. It just pisses you play this and you wonder what the fuck, why? Look at this.
Carl Donovan donated $2 through Super Chat. You sold this game to people with a diaper fetish.
Well, I mean, dude, you can't go full nude. At least not for the female. I didn't try the male because, but they said you can go full nude, and I guarantee I remember reading an article where it's like, hey, they're going to react to you. You can go full nude in this game, and no NPCs react to anything that you do. It is such a step backwards for an open world game because it's not an open world game, really. I mean, it's a linear game under the guise of an open world. That's really what it is, at least so far. Maybe things get a little better. I don't know. I hope they fucking do. And I know there's a shit ton of side quests to do. So there's a lot of content. It's just that right now, we're talking about another year's worth of work that needs to be put into this damn thing. There's no depth. There's no substance. Just in terms of the interactability, the details. Chromecat might return for this game. If he really wanted to, this is the game to showcase. Because I'm telling you, this is worse than some of the Ubisoft games that have come out as of late. I'm not kidding. And again, this is base PS4. We're going to try the PS5 version tonight. I'll report back in tomorrow. Okay, I got a lot of things to do. I got to record a lot of fucking videos. I got to get those ready for next week. I got to have a, more edited review coming. This is just a live unmitigated stream of, hey, this is where this is at on base PS4, and this is with the update applied, the 40 gig update, totaling it to 110 gigs. Let's go ahead and jump in the lines here on Skype, okay? If you guys are new here, we do a call-in show. You can call in on Skype, and if you have any questions, feel free to throw them my way. Frame rate, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. But what I will tell you is that, again, those pop-in issues, dude, I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. And I'm glad you guys probably won't be able to experience this, of what I'm experiencing now. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe they deliberately made it bad,
Jeffrey Noonan donated
just so they can ramp it
€2
back up.
through Super Chat. Oh my God, Mackle, you ain't nothing but a clown.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm on here to help the gamers, man. I'm just here to, I'm not saying cancel your pre-order. I'm not saying do any of that. What I am saying, however, is that just please lower your expectations. I don't know what people expect from this game. And I'm launching Skype now, by the way. I don't know what people expect from this game, but I am telling you.
Spicy Speed donated €2 through Super Chat. There is a filter mode to turn on in the settings.
Filter for what? Nudity? It's on. If it's off by default, that's retarded, okay? I mean, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's on. I looked at the settings, okay? And they do have the streamer option there. Let's go ahead and take some calls here as we continue to move the wheels. It's just such a disappointing thing to come out and report, man. Again, this is in the moment, base PS4 as it stands right now. Things could change, and I certainly hope they do, okay? If this gets out there, the investors aren't going to be happy. I'm telling you, holy shit, we're talking about the next No Man's Sky here. Huge, colossal disappointment if this does not change in just, 5 or so days. Hello, you're on the air. Okay, we might be having some technical difficulties here. Let me go ahead and try and fix this here. Oh my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. If I had to rate the game right now, I'd probably say, 5 or a 6 out of 10. I'm not even kidding. 5 or a 6 out of 10. Now, granted, I did just get to the part where you get past the title screen, but it takes a long time to do that. Let's go ahead and continue to move the wheels. And I'm sure it does get better. I hope it does get better. But right now, that's what I would rate it, with the technical issues in mind. If they fix the technical issues, it raises it up a tad bit, okay? Because, I know there's a lot to do and see here in this game, or at least there seems like there is. But, if you're expecting, hey, what if I follow an NPC around here in this game? Nothing is going to happen. It's that game. They just walk around aimlessly, roam around, they despawn in front of you. Oh, my Lord. Oh, man. So let's go ahead and jump on Skype, folks. We're going to continue to move the wheels. Oh, my God, Michael, what's you talking about there, buddy? I got to fix the audio because we're having some technical difficulties over here. Get out here. Okay, microphone. Let me change that. Okay. And then this should come out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello,
Nah,
you're
cool.
on the air. Hello, you're on the air. I got you on the air.
All right, what's up, man? I just wanted to ask what resolution you play on.
Well, whatever I mean, 1080,
what?
1080p. But I'll tell you what, before I updated the game, it was one of the worst it looked like straight Vaseline. Like it was a dynamic resolution going down to below 720. I am not even kidding with you people. So 1080p on the base PS4, okay?
Are you gonna try and play it on PS5 soon?
Well, because some of these issues might be rectified thanks to the SSD. I mean, I know there's no, true next generation version, but what I can tell you is that the state that this game is currently in on base PS4 is unreal. I mean, it's just unreal.
Yeah, and everybody was just like, it's gonna be the best game ever,
Well, it has potential to be something, but right now it literally needs a year or more time in the oven. I honestly think that. I mean, I'm not a game dev, I'm not an engineer, but when you go and fix something, chances are you're going to break something. So it's just that back and forth process.
Yeah, man. You're out here telling these people they're just not going to listen, though. So sad.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not saying cancel the pre-order, but I am saying maybe lower those expectations a tad bit. That's what I want you to take away from this stream, if anything. If you can take away anything from this stream, I'm going to say lower those expectations because, man, even if you take the technical issues and put them aside, in terms of detail, depth, NPC interaction, just going on a, gunfight, I mean, man, it is so many steps backwards that I was like, dude, Grand Theft Auto 4, a game that came out in 2008, and I know it's Rockstar, they're the best in the world at what they do, by the way. It's just like, holy shit, we're going in the wrong direction. Okay, cool, your game has a lot of dialogue. Cool, your game has a great art direction. Well, I mean, come on. You're going to have to give me something a little more than that. Because the gunplay, I mean, personally, I think it's maybe a little bit above average, but it's nothing special. You know what I mean? So I don't know what this game really has to show for. That's all that new. What does this game have? And again, I haven't got too far into the game, mind you, but what does this game have that actually brings something new to the table? I mean, dude, I started off as a nomad, and the first thing that I had to do was climb a tower as a nomad.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. That is literally the first thing you do if you pick a nomad. You talk to the sheriff, and you've already seen this stuff because they showed it off in the gameplay videos. And then you go out to a goddamn tower and climb it, and then there's like a big-ass fucking dialogue sequence when you get on the radio, and you get on top and you look out, and it's like the level of detail is shit. Why did this come out on 2013 hardware? It's just beyond me. So what I did after I played a little bit of Nomad, I got to the title screen, and then again, I got to that point where you're in this chopper, you're shooting robot enemies, whatever they are, turrets. It will not progress. It will not progress. I cannot go further in the game. I have reloaded my save. I literally cannot progress. It's a game-breaking bug. I don't know what's going on. No one has people have the game right now, but no one's reporting on that shit because I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just my bad luck, but I will probably try uninstalling the patch because maybe that broke the fucking game. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. It's insane. I just wish we had more concrete answers because where's the documentary on this game? What in the hell were they doing? If you guys are going to play this on base PS4, all I can say is just, prepare for the worst.
So, like,
hello,
is the story, like, you tell me a little bit about the story that you've played about so far?
You do this with every game.
What's it about?
Just have a look at his channel. This is your bread and water.
No, I don't do this with every game, okay? You don't understand. No, you don't understand. Dude, I have the game. I don't know what you guys want me to say. I wish I could show you because it would back it up. But you still wouldn't believe, would you? No, you still wouldn't believe. I literally cannot show you. If I could show you, I would. Believe me, I would love to show you. I would. If you were to see this should be going viral. This should be going viral all over Twitter. The clips that I have of the NPCs doing crazy ass shit, cars sinking through the fucking... Dude, there was this... In the Nomad mission, I don't want to spoil things, but there's cars that, they have this... You've seen the gameplay video where the cars chase you and they're shooting you. Dude, the car was on fire. It already blew up, and it was still driving after me. I mean, this is what we're talking... I'm not... Dude, mind blown. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Shit like that.
This game is a big blunder, man.
I mean, at least on base PS4 right now. Maybe in a few days they put out that massive day one patch, and I sincerely hope that they worked their ass off because they needed to have that moment to say, you know what? This is the game that we wanted to ship. We unfortunately couldn't do it, COVID, what have you. But right now, it is a dumpster fire in terms of pop-in. Frame rate's rather iffy as well. It's just really all over the place. Sound design is pretty lackluster as well, and I think sound design is more important than visuals these days. You have to have great, detailed, rich, crisp sound design in your games. If you do not have that, you lose me, you kill my immersion. And what's with the nudity, man? Someone said it's a filter option. Dude, I guarantee I double checked, but I'll triple check. I guarantee I have the nudity on, because when I go into the start screen, I can unequip all of the clothing for V, the female V, okay? I can unequip all of the clothing and I can see everything. I can see everything. But when I go into the game or photo mode, I can't see anything. When I look into the mirror, it's only the top that they show. They don't show the bottom like they do in, you know, the pause screen. So I don't know what's going on with this game, but I'm just perplexed. I'm confused. I'm asking so many questions, and I know I don't have any answers to those questions.
Man, I think I'm gonna cancel my pre-order.
Well, I mean, what are you gonna play it on? What are you gonna play it on? I'm not trying to encourage people to cancel their pre-order, but I'm just trying to say, you know what? Maybe lower the expectations a tad bit, because I know a lot of people are gonna have fun with this game. They're gonna get really deep within it, and you know, there's a lot of lore here. There's a lot of things to just consume, soak it in, take your time, you know. But right now, it's just technically not where it really needs to be, at least on base PS4. Now, again, they might have that day one patch that comes out that fixes a lot of what I'm talking about. See, this is the problem. I don't want to come out here and say that this is set in stone, because the game isn't really out until, you know, 6 days or so, right? 5 days. But right now, it's a shit show.
Well, I play on a PS4 Pro, so maybe it's a little bit better.
You're on the Pro, so you know, maybe that might be a tad bit better. You might be in a better spot than I am.
Davis donated $4.99.
Well, thanks for coming out and giving the reality check.
Hell yeah, bro, I appreciate you.
CDPR
Have a
fanboy
good stream,
here.
man.
Michael's cracks are indeed starting to show. This game is great. Get a life,
Okay, here we go. Yeah, terrible troll. Get better bait, please. Davis, thank you so much. Give us a chair. I appreciate you. Hello, you're on the air. Continue the reviews. The hell's going on? So you guys are breaking my Skype just like Cyberpunk 2077. Oh. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, if you on a scale of 1 to 10, like 1 being like the biggest blunder in all of video, and 10 being game of the century, what would you rate Cyberpunk 2077?
Well, I think I already gave it a rating. It was either a I forgot what I gave it, but right now probably 4, 5, or 6, right around there. It just needs more time in the oven. It's like if I pulled out the turkey out of the oven early, no one's going to be satisfied. No one wants that, right? It might be interesting to see what the turkey looks like, because it ain't fucking done. And you're like, oh shit, put it back in the oven, right? That's the situation right now with the base PS4 version of this game. And I presume base Xbox One version of this game as well, which explains why they didn't show this game running on these consoles. They did not show ever gameplay from the base PS4, base Xbox One, and you just have to wonder what in the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Because that was a huge red flag. That was a huge red flag. Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you. We're going to move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, dude, what's up?
Yeah, well,
how's the gunplay? Any good?
Well, I wouldn't say it's spectacular, but it's serviceable. It does what it needs to do, and it's, you know, fun. But it's not mind-blowing, you know. It's not as smooth as it probably could be, but it's not really I don't know. I don't know what the game really is, what it really wants to be, because I haven't got, you know, I don't got 25 hours into it. I mean, maybe I got 15 at this point, but.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, well, there's just a lot of lengthy dialogue sessions that if you don't skip those, you're going to be investing a shitload of time into this game. And they have an option where you can literally hold down circle and just, you know, fly past it so you can get to the option, select it, and then when maybe something more interesting pops up in the conversation, you can let it play out or what have you.
Oh, so it's like in The Witcher. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much I was concerned about the gunplay, but...
Right. No, that's serviceable. I mean, I'm not blown away with it, but I wouldn't say it's bad. You know, I think it does what it needs to do, and it works pretty fine, and it's pretty fun.
Okay, thanks, bud.
Oh yeah, bro, I appreciate you. Oh man. Oh my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. Hello, you're on the air. Oh no, not today, buddy. Get my. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Michael. Can you please elaborate on the blockades? You talked about something about blockades.
Yeah. It's like Grand Theft Auto. You can't go to certain parts of the map until you play through the story some more. Yeah, it is disappointing. Yeah, because there was a certain shop that I was going to visit. You know, I was like, well, I want to see what's inside the shop. You know what I mean? But it wouldn't let me go there.
And is that only in the prologue, or you literally have to unblock parts of the map as you go
Well,
through
I don't
the
know.
game?
I mean, I honestly got to a point where I cannot continue anymore. So I got past the title screen, and I got to play a Silverhand. But, I mean, dude, I cannot get past this mission. It will not let me progress. The helicopter just keeps going in circles.
Yeah, the game is broken. That's so disappointing.
It really is disappointing, and I honestly hope that the day one patch, if they have one, I just hope it's ready, and I hope it's big, and I hope it fixes a lot of the problems that currently plague this title.
So what happens when you die in game? You just reload like in Skyrim, or is there other mechanic?
Yeah. Well, they have manual save, they have auto save, so.
Oh, I see.
Hell yeah, bro.
Thank you for the answer.
Hell yeah, bro.
Michael.
I appreciate you.
Keep it up.
Hello, you're on the air. Yeah, well, you're seething. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Michael?
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, all right. Well, first of all, like, I'm going back to the guy who just said that, well, these colors are fake. Well, yeah, this is basically a fucking confirmation that the colors are not fake because, well,
no, I mean, I do this on a daily basis. We're just obviously having a lot of people over here today, unusual amount of people actually, which is cool. Because, you know, I'm glad you guys are here, and I appreciate you for being here. But,
Yeah,
you know, we
sure.
have to let people know that this is the reality, at least right now as it stands, on base PS4 from my experience. I mean, the game is Chromecat-worthy material. If Chromecat were still making videos on YouTube as the airplane goes over Microsoft Flight Simulator, if Chromecat were still making videos, I am telling you, he would have just a massive just gold mine here to work with, you know?
Yeah, sure. Well, my question is, well, you said that you have the version for the PS4 and also have a PS5 and want to test it for the PS5.
Right.
Well, do you have any idea how it's going to be for the PC? Well, do you have any information on that?
Well, I mean, it probably depends on your rig. If you have an SSD, I think that's going to benefit this game because, you know, on base PS4, it's still got that old-ass hard disk, and I think, honestly, that's something to do with it, to be frank. It just cannot keep up. I don't think it's really... It's really, I mean, if you have a decent gaming rig, I think you're going to be good. But I mean, still, I think the game is going to be buggy. I think the game will still be buggy on no matter what platform. It's just to really what extent, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, I can't really be fucking pissed because right now I'm just sad. I'm like really sad.
Yeah, I mean, it upsets me too because I mean, I'm just floored at how this even passed certification.
Donated £1.99 through Super Chat.
Well, the thing I don't really understand is I really don't understand how after so many horrible shit CDPR has done to us, that there are still so many people who are like I'm sorry if I'm using profanity, but there are still so many people who are like cocksucking the company who still say, well, of course they need time. The game is going to be good eventually, but it never gets better, you know.
Yeah, but this, I know, and I don't know how they could say it. I mean, I don't know. No one's seen. I mean. You know, I just don't know how you can come from that. You can't say that after seeing what I have seen with this game. I mean, it's crazy. It's worse than some of the Ubisoft games that have come out as of late. I mean, we're talking just like things are broken. NPCs are doing T-pose. NPCs are not loading in. They look fucking horrifying. They look like the boat people in Spider-Man PS4. You know the boat people in Spider-Man PS4. I mean, it's just fucking. No, I'm not even exaggerating. That's what happens when you just walk around too fast. The game just cannot load in, and it's not my PS4. You know, I know some people might think it's my PS4. It's not my PS4. It's the fucking game. My Last of Us 2 works 100% fine. You know, every other game. It's just, man, this game needs more time in the oven. But I will definitely be testing it out tonight on PlayStation 5, and I want to get past that fucking mission so I can progress further to see what this game is also going to continue to deliver. You know what I mean? But I can't even do that. I ran into seemingly a fucking huge bug.
This is just disappointing, man. Like on so many different fucking levels. Just disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, I'm not trying to discourage people from I wouldn't cancel pre-orders yet. I mean, look, this is just, you know, my perspective on base PS4 and right now. And that's a key thing, right now. Because, again, they might have a patch that's literally ready to go, and it might be deployed day one, and it could fix a lot of what I'm talking about. So this would be negated, all of it would. But I don't know if that's the case. You know what I mean? And even if that is the case, it's still probably going to be a tad bit buggy. I don't know how much they can fix. I don't know how much they can fix within that 1 month time frame that they had. And there's already a patch that already updated. You know, already updated updated the game, a 40 gig update.
Yeah, well.
I mean, guys, I'm trying to find a lot of peers so I can be the first one to have a video out of how to find a lot of Pierce in the game. But dude, I don't know where the hell these. I can't even get past the damn Silverhand mission. So it's I can't do shit. That's that. I mean, I want to make some cool videos for you guys, and I'll have that opportunity to put them out. Have that head start. But I mean, I can't even continue the fucking game at this point. So I mean, it's just a shit show.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, sure. You too. Have
Hell
a
yeah,
nice
take
day,
care.
man.
We're continuing to move the wheels here. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, what's up, Michael?
Yeah, I'm here.
So I was playing on PS5 and
You got the game on PS5? Oh, you got it on PS4? You're playing on PS5? Hello? Did we lose the caller? Hello, you're on the air. Hello. Yeah. Hello, you're on the air.
The game runs better on PS5.
Really? Okay. Well, I mean, I hope, but at the same time, I mean, have you seen any crazy things?
I've seen cars not loading in. I've seen buildings sometimes not loading in.
Yeah.
It's wacky.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. That seems like what I mean, what about NPCs? Do they do the T-pose? If you're run.
I'm not seeing as much T-pose, but I am seeing like thinking.
Yeah, they do. So, have you seen like a moonwalk thing where they do this? They don't even animate. They just fucking slide across the fucking ground. It's crazy.
And then also.
Well, we're having some technical difficulties. We're going to continue to move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. The good senator.
Michael.
Holy shit. The good senator.
Well, you were right. As I figured, by the way, this game was clearly rushed out.
Oh, my lord.
Clearly,
I wish I could show you, man. Like, dude, what I have recorded is just crazy. I know, but it's inexcusable. It's like, dude, how did this get past? I mean, how did they look at this and say, they had to ship this? I think someone put a gun to their head and said, this is the date, it's coming out, fuck off. I honestly think that was the stipulation. There's something we don't know, and that had to happen because no one who worked on this game said, I am confident in this product in this state. Hell no. Absolutely not. When you got fucking cars that don't even load in, oh my God. And it takes like 30 seconds for that shit to load in. It's like PUBG on Xbox One. Just the most inexcusable thing that I've ever seen.
That's embarrassing.
Oh,
I mean, for the game developers, I feel like they are not happy about it. What you said, it's probably a top-down order that, listen here, we have a lot of investment in this. You need to push this fucking game out. We don't care what it looks like at this point in time. We've waited long enough. Pay us our fucking money.
Yeah, it really does seem like that was the case, and it's unfortunate, man, because, at least on base PS4 and, presumably what the last caller just said on PS5 as well, I mean, you're just going to see some stuff, and I guess you're just going to have to become accustomed to it,
Great. So the majority of gamers can't play this game unless you have a 2080 Ti or a 2080. That's great.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, yeah, I think that if you have a high-end PC, you're probably going to be like, damn, this is fucking, the real deal. You got these old-ass consoles, I mean, running on that 2013 hardware. Holy hell, And there's no next-gen version, right, up until next year. So you're stuck on consoles with something that is just, we hope the day one patch is coming. Let's just put it that way because, man, this is just crazy.
It is crazy. And you know what? I'm sorry, Michael, that's unacceptable. We should not be day one patch. This should not be
I agree.
For video games.
I agree. Dude, I sat there and I said to myself, you know what? I just want to see, what it's like without the day one patch. I finally got it to work. At first I thought you had to have internet, but my PS4 was acting stupid. But I played it and I said, holy shit, this is giving me a headache. It is that fucking bad, stuttering. And, it takes fucking just, I had to literally update it just to get it to a point where it's a little more bearable now. But even now, it still is not where it needs to be. It's crazy.
Would you say it's worse than a Bethesda day one launch?
I honestly think it is. I mean, I'm talking about things not loading in, NPCs doing T-poses, fucking cars. Dude, I was driving fast in a car and it just stopped because I hit an invisible car because the car didn't even fucking load. I've seen some crazy-ass shit in this, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I wish I could just put it all out there and say, you know what, this is the current state of the game. It's not representative of maybe what you're going to have day one, just to be on the cool side. But holy hell.
Man, that's just so fucking sad. I'm tired of this shit.
I know.
And
I am
you know
too.
what? Bless you for getting ahead of the curve and getting the reality of the situation out. Because I'll tell you what, when the shills come out in full force, you're even seeing it right now in your chat. I mean, people don't want to comprehend what is going on. They don't want to admit that this is now the standard for video games. They are broken pieces of garbage, hot garbage. What's the point of even getting games now on day one if they aren't finished?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think this game should have required internet. I'm not even kidding. Just so you can get the latest version of the game. And I know that sounds stupid, and I know a lot of people would have been pissed. And I know they don't do that. But, dude, the day one, or the what's mastered on that disc is the most embarrassing. I would take my name off of the project if I were involved. That's how fucking terrible it is. It looks and performs on base PS4 without any updates. It's insane. Even with the latest update, the 40 gig update, the game's 110 gigs now. It's like, dude, what the hell?
Damn, that's like a Call of Duty multiplayer update.
Yeah, and that means if they have another update, they're going to push it to even 150, 160, another Call of Duty here.
Embarrassing. Unacceptable. I'm serious. And you're telling me, and I by the way, I've seen games. There's a game called Kingdom Come Deliverance. It will not run the original Xbox. The game, with all the patches they did with that game, the game still can't run. And it's starting to sound like you said, if you have a base PlayStation or a base Xbox, again, the majority of consumers have.
Yeah.
The game is.
Yeah, it's so sad. You know, it's so sad. And, you know, a lot of people have base PS4, base Xbox One, can't buy PS5, can't buy Series X, you know, have fun. And, you know, a lot of people don't want to invest in a gaming PC. So you're just literally stuck with this. And unless they update it, you're going to see some crazy ass shit in just a few days.
Exactly. And for all the dumb, stupid faggots in chat that says that you're full of shit, why would Michael lie with his
Well, maybe they're just tuning in. I should refresh them here. I have the fucking game. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they would pretend that. I mean, you can look at my PSN account. Michael Does Life. I mean, I shows that I'm playing it. I got trophies. I mean, you people, I don't understand what's being. I got it right here. I don't know.
They ask you every 5 minutes, show the game. He showed the game. Go back and
Yeah,
watch
I know. I mean, just got to hang it up back here, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Dangling off the tree in the Phil Spencer garden.
Like fucking young, put Cyberpunk right in your background. Suck its cock while you're at it.
Oh,
I mean,
Lord.
Jesus. That's what they want.
Yeah, those ambassadors. Oh, man, I can't even imagine what he's going to say about the game. He's going to sugarcoat it just like everyone else, you know? Not even going to tell you about the reality of the situation.
Dude, he has a fucking Cyberpunk shirt for his merch. What a fucking shill.
Yeah, literally an ambassador. That's what that is. Literally signed a contract to work with these people. I'm not even kidding. That shit happens.
Pathetic. Dude, that shit, I'm sorry. What other market gets away with this shit and doesn't get called out? I'm serious, though.
Yeah, I agree. It's really so incredibly sad. I mean, the entire situation is just, it's a travesty. You know, because I needed a game that had substance, that was worthwhile. And right now, anyway, the current state of this is just nowhere near, anywhere near where it needs to be.
How are we in 2020, Michael, where stuff is still locked off?
Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, because there's shit I want to see. It shows it on the map. You can't go to it because even if you get past the bridge, you know, it plays this Grand Theft Auto 3 type shit where it's like the bridges are fucking barricaded, which is stupid, by the way. You know, if you try and go out and swim, it literally turns you around.
Dude, open world my ass.
I know. It's a linear game. And a lot of it is seemingly on rails. I mean, you just fucking follow people, you know, you do this, you do that. Like, I don't feel, I mean, maybe I'm still in the tutorial section, kind of maybe in disguise, but man, they got to let me loose soon. This is getting ridiculous.
Okay, I can have sympathy for a game like RDR2 that was worked on for the last generation consoles that had to, you know, harness what that hardware presented. But I mean, a lot of, you go, wait, I mean, it's the same garbage, bro.
Yeah, I mean, when is this industry going to wake up and say, you know what, let's put our foot down and let's do it right? You know, I mean, how much time do they really need?
As long as it has a new code and paint, right, Michael? As long as it has a new code and paint.
Yeah.
It's fucking Keanu Reeves.
Yep, that's the selling point.
Dude, I'm done. I have been playing older games.
Oh my God, when you see this game, dude, I was like a volcano last night, ready to erupt. I was like, we gotta show the people.
And they're like, dude, again, and chat is, again, a bunch of retarded people in chat right now are saying, why don't you show gameplay? Why do you want his
Literally
channel
cannot.
to get banned?
Yeah, literally cannot do that. If I could, believe me, I would. I would love to show you this as I'm explaining it to you, but I know still people wouldn't believe me. They'd be like, oh, Michael, you did that on purpose. No. I mean, dude, holy shit.
Why would you lie about a product? I just don't get it.
I don't understand. I don't understand their mentality.
You put a shit ton of money down. Why would you want to lie about it?
Exactly. You know, I rolled the dice, and, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, we can have some great content in the coming days as I'm going to be preparing for when I can upload videos on this thing to show you that, hey, this is the reality, you know?
You know what? You might win people over. I don't know if this is the game, though, unfortunately, that's going to break the conditioning. I just don't. There seems to, the consumer...
Yeah, well, a lot of people are brainwashed. You know, a lot of people are hyped and they're in the honeymoon phase. I get it, but man, I'm just saying, hey, don't cancel your pre-order. Keep it pre-ordered, right? Don't want you to cancel your pre-order unless you really want to. That's up to you. Yeah. But, you know, lower those expectations, please. Please lower those expectations because I am not blown away. I'm just not even, you know, you take away the technical problems that this game has, just in terms of you know, what I played thus far, a dozen or so hours in the game, I'm just not blown away in any aspect.
Well, how could you be? I mean, seriously, though. It seems like it's immersion breaking every, 5 seconds. It seems.
Yeah. Dude, there was a guy, NPC, spray painting the wall with a fucking gun.
You've got to be kidding me,
No,
bro.
dude, I am not lying. I wish I could show you these clips. It's the most craziest, fucking hilarious thing I've ever seen. And it was doing this spray paint animation. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's really realistic there.
I know. Wow. Dude. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I know, dude. Even in the missions, the scripted car sequences, the car chases, like the car's on fire, it blew up, and it's still fucking acting as if it's a normal car chasing me. I mean, you gotta be shitting me.
Oh my dude!
I know.
You're right. It's a beta. That's a fucking beta. Right?
It is a beta. Yeah, we're not getting the real game until sometime next year.
To be a CDPR and Sony employees.
He'll probably be finished by the time the multiplayer comes out because that's what the whole point of this game was.
Yeah. Well, that's where the big money is. But dude, I cannot fathom multiplayer on this. That's going to be pushed back into 2023. There is no way they're going to have that even close to being ready if they can't even figure this shit out. There's just no online on this? Oh, hell no. The whole fucking thing will break.
And how many, you know, quote unquote, great minds worked on this game, supposedly, right?
I know. I mean, that's the sad part. I mean, you know, you would have thought, like, damn, great packaging, get all that shit within the game for $50 when it comes out. You know, it's already on fucking sale, which is why that explains a lot. You know, but it's like, dude, you know, talented people are working on this game. It's just I don't know what the hell happened. You know, maybe there were too many cooks in the kitchen.
It happens. Well, one of the biggest things that video game, so people don't understand, when it came to creating games, most of the different project teams that were assigned used to work together on hand. The example, Fear. Certain managers that get to then relay messages to other managers. It's not teaming with teams that, and that's the passion in these games. It's because there's no community in making the game. It's just a fucking business.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what the industry is at this point. It's a multi-billion-dollar business. So, you know, it's what sells, what works, what clicks, you know.
And, you know, I do hope, I'm glad that you're getting ahead of the curve again, because people need to at least have this initial takeaway that what people are going to be shilling to you for the next week, you've got to turn it off. You've got to turn off the brainwash, because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's just lies.
Yeah.
It's people through contracts shilling the game to you. That's what it is, folks. I'm sorry. Frankly, that's what it is, folks.
Yeah,
And
they're going to gloss over what I'm talking about. They're going to downplay these problems, these issues, and then when people play this, they're going to be like, holy hell, this is buggy, this is broken, this is, in some cases, unfinished.
a joke. It's just a joke. And
I know.
I'm bless you can continue the fucking hard push. I know it's really hard, bro. I've seen in the chat, people just don't understand what the channel's about, what your purpose is here. I understand the whole purpose, bro. You are the one dissenting opinion, and we need that. We fucking need dissenting opinions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm critical because I care. You know, I mean, if I didn't care about this game, I wouldn't have fucking rolled the dice and got it for, a high price early.
People don't understand that, though.
I know, it's sad, but, we appreciate you and everyone else who has their thinking cap on. Hell yeah, the good senator.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, take care. Oh my God, Michael. We're going to continue to move the wheels. We're getting a little low on the battery here. It's, degrading. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. We're continuing to move the wheels.
Hey, Mike, it's Dan McKinney here.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
Say thanks for hopping on here today, telling us a little bit about the game. And, I know this has been said a few times already, but it really blows my mind that this game has been in development as long as it's been in development for, right? And then hearing how it runs on base PS4, how could CD Projekt Red not know that the base PS4, the base Xbox One is going to be their target demographic? I mean, not everybody's got a PS5. Not everybody's got an Xbox Series X. Not everybody's got a supercomputer to play this thing on. I mean, were they not taking this into account when they made the game?
Yeah, I honestly think the game is just, they were trying way too much, and they forgot about the fact that they have to, make this happen on 2013 hardware. And as such, I mean, you're seeing it kind of crumble,
Yeah. I mean, and in this day and age, it just blows my mind, right? Why anybody would buy a quote unquote AAA game on day one. I mean, seriously, try to pick one in the last 10 years that was a AAA big blockbuster title that came out that didn't have problems, didn't have bugs, wasn't boring, regurgitated crap. And, wait 6 months, get it on sale, get it when it's cheap, when they actually maybe want to fix the game.
I agree. And, I was perplexed last night too. I kept sitting there and thinking to myself, like, okay, this has been in development for how long? And this is what they have to show for? Just what went wrong? Please, someone explain this to me. Because again, if you were to see what I have, I could do a compilation video just to show you, holy hell.
Well, I take your word for it, brother.
Yeah.
And
hell yeah.
it sounds real bad. It does not sound good. But it's going to come out. It's going to be on on TV. It's going to be on prime time. They're going to be advertising. Go buy it. We're going to have all these review sites that are going to say, oh, it's all tens. They're going to have Cyberpunk banners all over the place. And it's just, I mean, what a shit show.
Yeah. I really hope some of the higher end sites they step up to that plate and just tell it like it is. I mean, they're going to get a lot of flack for it, but you know what? You gotta keep the integrity.
At some point, you have to, and I'm glad that folks like you are still doing it, brother.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you.
More of your time. Thanks for doing your thing.
Hell yeah, take care. Hello, you're on the air. Gonna continue to move the wheels. The hell's going on? Hello, you're on the air. Oh, the system is breaking. Just like Cyberpunk. Holy shit. This is what Cyberpunk does sometimes. Okay, we're going to close Skype here. We're going to close Skype and reset Skype because we're having some technical difficulties there. Oh my God, Michael. What's you talking about here, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. Oh man, I wish you guys could see it. I wish you guys could see it. I wish I could show you what I witnessed in the past, day or so since I've had the game. If you're just tuning in, a lot of people are being skeptical, thinking it's Photoshop, but it's the real deal, okay? This is obviously the case. It's in there. It comes with all of the shit. I've showed it earlier. It's hard to get out. But, I also got the collector's edition case, which is fucking cool as hell looking. Is this a little dark? We can fix that.
Oh my God, Michael. What's you talking about there, buddy? I sincerely hope there is a day one patch in the works, or that is coming. Doesn't need to be in the works. It needs to happen ASAP, you know what I mean? This is a broken game. It's a buggy game. And at this point, it's really inexcusable. Okay, well, we're a little overexposed now. Alrighty, that should be good for now. We're going to continue to jump in Skype and take more calls. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to be testing out the PS5 version, and we'll probably come back on here live tomorrow, and I'll give you an update, PS4 versus PS5, and we'll see how they compare. In fact, I might make a video kind of comparing load times and all of that, and then publish it when obviously I'm able to publish it. That's kind of the beauty of having the game early. Getting that head start. Kind of want to find a lot of peers because I know a lot of people want to find a lot of peers for whatever reason. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, I've got a question about the game. If I were to donate, for example, let's say £100, would it be possible for you to give yourself a rim job live on air?
Yeah, well, I mean, come on now, buddy. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go.
Hi, man.
Yeah.
May I quickly ask you a question regarding the things which couldn't be changed on the day first patch? And the question is repetitive gameplay, because I heard that it's some kind of Watch Dogs Legion that you have to do the brain dance thing all over again and again and again. And it kind of scares me that in a 30 hours game, I will have like the same gameplay from the beginning till the end.
Yeah, I mean,
Randy Button-Up's
I agree.
$10 through Super Chat.
I agree. I think it
What's
is going to
good,
get even more
Mackerel?
repetitive as we continue to move forward. But oh shit, I fucked up the audio. But I haven't even got to the point where I can continue the game because it's a game-breaking. I mean, dude, I cannot get past this mission. It just will not let me progress. You cannot destroy the turrets, so you can't move forward. There's nothing I can do. Randy Button-Up, Ziggy Skella, once again, please put some chair, I appreciate you.
Okay, that's thank you. That's
Oh yeah,
all
appreciate
I
you.
want to know.
Oh yeah, take
Repetitive
care.
gameplay. Thank you.
Hello, you're on the air.
It's over. The biggest blunder in all of video.
Well, I mean, I was on the right track, seemingly.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be on the right track. I wanted to be surprised. You know, I wanted to come on here and say, you know what, this fucking shit's good. You know, but right now, I don't even think it can get in that category when you have the game just not working. You know, if you go high speed in a car, you're gonna hit an invisible car, and you're gonna be like, what stopped me? Oh wait, this car that didn't load in took 30 seconds to now load in. You know.
Well, that's because of the ancient outdated 2013.
Well, I know.
hardware.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why. I mean, I understand why it was on there to make money, but I mean, come on, man, this is ridiculous. But I'm gonna have to try it out on PS5 because I'm assuming the SSD might give it a little extra oomph that it maybe needs. But I presume it's still pretty broken on there as well, at least for now. You know, that day one patch that is rumored.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we'll fix things, but man, right now it's just it's a little insane. The quality.
Well, I'm gonna get it on PC, so hopefully it's
right. Well,
okay
I
on
mean that should be much better on there. I mean, I hope. Oh man, dude, if it's bad on everything, like I don't know what to say. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's gonna be holy shit. I feel bad for CD Projekt Red. I mean, maybe I don't. I don't know. You know, I don't know the situation. I don't know. You know, all of what they you know had to go through. But I know it was a journey.
Well, I've seen a lot of leak footage from PS5 gameplay, and it looked fine. So
really,
hopefully.
Well, how are they playing? I mean, are they playing it like slow and cinematic? Are they moving around quick and fast cars? You know, what's the situation?
I've seen one in like a sports car, and everything seemed to load in fine. So.
Okay. Well.
Hopefully it's fine.
Right. Well, I mean, usually, you can start to notice that stuff if you stop real fast. If you go real fast and then stop and then look around a little bit, things will have to load in. So, again, on the PS5, and I'll test it tonight, the SSD I'm sure helps out a lot. But, on base PS4 with that mechanical hard drive, it's going nowhere fast.
Yeah. What do you think about the story so far?
Well, honestly, I've been skipping a lot of dialogue. I mean, the dialogue just never ends, man. And that's why they have the skip option there if you want to just, plow through and get to kind of the point. But there's a lot there. If you want to just absorb yourself into this like a sponge, there's so much here.
So it's in-depth and stuff. I think that's one of the main things.
In terms of the lore and stuff, I mean, in terms of, the missions and, the characters and all of that, like,
There's a lot of talking in this game. It's like a Quentin Tarantino movie, but maybe not as interesting, you know. But
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
there's a
if you're,
lot
if you're
of,
talking, yeah, if you're talking about open world detail, I haven't seen much of that. I mean, the NPCs are very lackluster. You can talk to NPCs, but you know, they say like one thing and then they don't react. Sometimes they don't even move their mouse when they're talking. I'm not even kidding. They don't even animate their
Yeah.
mouse, and I'm like, what in the hell am I playing? You know?
I think it was like that in The Witcher 3 as well.
Oh no. Well, maybe
Yeah,
you. Well,
you go up
well,
to
now
them
that
and you
well,
ask
now
them a
that,
question, they're like, "Oh my god, I've only got one line of dialogue."
oh man, are you dead serious, bro?
Yeah, they literally have
Okay.
2 lines. Like,
Well, now
one of the
now that
characters-
you've now that you've said that, maybe I did. I mean, because you guys know The Witcher, I don't know The Witcher. This is my first CD Projekt Red game, so I mean, I don't. Maybe I had my expectations too high. But if you're telling me that there's a lot of similar things happening in The Witcher, then maybe people are going to become accustomed to this stuff and not, you know. I mean.
Yeah, well,
But
in The
do they
Witcher,
ever do
there's-
T-pose in The Witcher? I mean, do the NPCs ever do T-pose
Oh,
in
no,
The
I haven't
Witcher?
seen
Okay,
that.
well, I mean, I'm seeing that a lot, and it's so fucking funny, but it's also sad.
Yeah, but like you go up to them, and I think one character, all he said was, you press E to talk, and then he just goes, "Uh-huh."
Yeah, to me, that doesn't do anything for me. I mean, this is supposed to be, you know, that next level game, and I understand it's not Grand Theft Auto, I understand it's not Skyrim and this, that, and the third, but bro, you gotta give me a little more meat on that bone than that. There's no substance to that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
even
hopefully the
Red
choices
Dead
are good
Redemption
because-
2, dude, Red Dead Redemption 2, holy hell. I mean, I know it's Rockstar, I know it's a totally different game, but, you know, you can talk to every NPC in the game, and they have more than one fucking line of dialogue. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the choices, because apparently you can approach different missions in different ways and stuff. Hopefully that's gonna
Well,
be-
I tried out No Man, and then I went to Corpo, whatever.
Oh
it's
yeah, I'm
called.
gonna do No Man.
Yeah, I did that, but there weren't too many differences, at least in the intro. I mean, yeah, in the Nomad, you climb the tower, then you get into the city. In the Corporation, you know, you get in the fucking flying vehicle, and then you go to the same location as you did in the Nomad, and then it sort of becomes the same thing. Now, I don't know if it, you know, deviates as you move further into the story. I'm sure it does a little bit. I hope it does, but I'm not really impressed so far.
Yeah, well, hopefully, like, the endings can change it, because people
Well,
have been saying
I'm
that.
sure there's going to be multiple. I hope there's multiple. Call of Duty has multiple endings
Yeah.
now, so.
Does it?
Well, yeah, two endings. Cold War.
Oh,
Good and a
well,
bad
that's not-
ending. Yeah. Well,
You know what I mean? But,
well, you know, I mean.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, I appreciate you. We're going to move the wheels here.
Moving the wheels.
Oh, my God, Michael. Yeah, I'm going to definitely have to test out that PS5 tonight. Give that a little whirl on there. I got to install it on there. And we're going to see how it performs on PS5. Hello, you're on the air.
Yes, I've been paid $300 to tell everyone on the stream to go
No,
subscribe to
no,
David
no,
Hinkle.
no. Huh?
Subscribe to
didn't
David Hinkle.
No, you didn't get paid $300. I mean, so incredibly sad. You're done. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, Michael?
Hell yeah. Well, I'm here.
Doing good?
Yeah, I'm here. Just a little
Oh, okay.
perplexed at the
I had a
Cyberpunk
couple-
situation. Yeah.
I had a couple questions about Cyberpunk 2077. How much did you spend to get the early copy? Or did
Well,
you,
you
like,
know,
get
I'll
it?
tell you, it wasn't $60. I'll tell you that. You know, it was
Oh, right.
a little higher than that. Okay, so you know, but it's an investment. You know, it's an investment. I have it early. I can, you know, start producing these videos now. I've been collecting footage. You know, I'm trying to get my way through it. Not trying to rush through it, but I'm trying to get some progress. So, you know, I can find cool things, then show you guys, you know, whenever I'm able to put up those videos. I want to find Alana Pierce because I know a lot of people want to find Alana Pierce in the game, in addition to the other cameos. So I'm going to have to keep moving forward if I can.
Oh, cool. If you had to describe the combat in the game, like what other game would you compare it to the most? You know,
Well, you mean the hand-to-hand
like
combat?
Borderlands, or like guns.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's serviceable. You know, some people might say it's better than good, but I mean, I'm not blown away with it. It does what it needs to do, you know. But it's not like, I don't know, Doom or Rage, where they're like really polished in that field, and it just, you know, I mean, this is serviceable. You can do the tilt, you can, you know, do all that shit, but it is what it is.
Yeah, with all that you're disappointed in, would you say it's more of a technical
Well,
thing
yeah,
that you're disappointed in the
that
game,
needs,
or-
yeah. Well, I hope that all of that is rectified, and I'm sure over time it will eventually be, hopefully. But even if they had it to a point where it's not even worth discussing the technical problems, I mean, there's just a lack of detail. Now, I haven't played The Witcher, but someone else just called in and said something very similar about The Witcher that's happening here in Cyberpunk. So maybe it's just how they make their games. I don't know. I mean,
I played The Witcher. It's in my playthrough, I didn't experience too many bugs, but my playthrough was like long after the game had been released.
Right.
But,
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the smart way to do it.
Right. Hopefully, do you think the day one patch has the capability of fixing all these issues you're worried about?
I hope, man. I hope they have something ready to go and in the can, and they're going to deliver it on day one or before, 8th or the 9th of this, upcoming week, because man, this is just ridiculous. I mean, this is a Krobcat level type of situation where Krobcat, I don't know if you know Krobcat, but this is a video, if he were still around, he'd probably make one on this.
And you're playing on base PS4, yeah?
Yeah, base I got a PS5. I'm going to try it out on the PS5 tonight. We're going to see how it handles that.
Have you been able to see frame rates by any means, or like?
Yeah, well,
what kind of frame rates are you getting, like in the city areas? Are you getting like 30?
Well,
60,
there's some micro stutter stuff. Hell no, it ain't no 60. It ain't no 60.
Oh, okay.
Hell no, not on base PS4. There's just no way. So.
Right.
And I've heard. I don't know if this is true, and I don't think it is, but I've heard 60 on PS5. I don't know if I'll have to look into that tonight, but because that'll surprise me if it's buttery smooth on PS5 without any next generation version. Shit, that's already a head start.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm playing it on PC. I plan to play it on PC. I got a GTX 1080, so I'm hoping it runs all right.
No, you'll be pretty good. But as long as you have an SSD, you have an SSD, I'm sure, right, as well.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What are the load times? Really bad?
Well, I mean, they're pretty lengthy, but they're not, it's not like 3-minute load times, although, sometimes it gets a little carried away.
Now, what I heard is someone played the prologue, and he said the prologue was about 6 to 7 hours before you actually get the title screen of Cyberpunk 7.
I just got past the title screen. And it was
How long did that take for you?
Well, I didn't keep track, but it took about as long as the reporting, I'd say. But I'm a little past the title screen, and now I'm playing as a different character, and I can't get past this mission. It's bugging out, it's glitching out, and I think I'm at a point where I cannot continue the game. So I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah,
are you gonna have to go back like hella saves to like get that fixed? Or
I already tried that. I already tried reloading, and it just does it every time. You're supposed to take out these turrets, and they don't die. You can shoot them and this helicopter just keeps circling. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. So I'm gonna install it on PS5.
I've just about like. What'd you say?
Yeah.
So if you, when you go about a mission or a quest or so forth, do you see like a lot of ways to go about it? Like,
well, yeah,
from what I've seen, like, go on.
Yeah, you can do, stealth or guns ablaze. It's pretty typical.
Cool. I heard that like you can play the entire game through conversations. Like without even getting violent. Is that true, or is that just
I do not think that that's true at all, but if I try it. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that tonight on PS5. We'll see if anything can like that happen. Fixed Camera Games, thank you, Skeleton. Once again, please put some chair. I appreciate you. Oh my God, Michael. Yeah, I wish you the best of luck on PC on your 1080, but on base PS4, it's probably going to be always a different story, compared to PC.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that are buying this on PC.
On a PS5, so.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, you take care.
Bro. Appreciate you. What the hell was that? Blowing my ears out. Hello, you're on the air.
Did you give a blowjob to your neighbor?
No. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Well, it depends.
Oh, from your perspective of it, the problem is with the recently thing of CD Projekt Red warning people that they cannot stream or show any footage of it.
Right.
It throws it up credibility in the air. So I actually believe you actually might be right.
Right. Well, I mean, you'll see it. You'll see that I was right when I'm able to upload it. It's that simple.
Yeah.
So you have to wait a few days whenever that shit, on the 9th, I believe. Yeah, on the 9th, I think that's when you can upload any gameplay and you're good. So I'll just upload a compilation of what I experienced when first playing it, and it's crazy. Or I'll do something.
Yeah. I have it on PC, and I'm actually really excited for the game still, because the problem is, before they weren't gonna put this on last gen, I believe, not 100% sure, and they decided to. And in my opinion, from what we've seen of the game so far, is really good, but that might just be because they're showing us what they want to show.
Yeah, well, that was always a red flag for me. They never showed off the game on base PS4, base Xbox One, and now I can come on here and report, at least right now, that it's a shit show on this console.
In my opinion, this is just my opinion, for consoles, it's gonna be completely really hard to use it on consoles.
Right.
Because, as you know, it was made 13 years ago. And that was also, what I believe is, most of that time they've been spending, like, making this game, they had to give some resources to The Witcher 3 so they can make it.
Yeah.
Because it was announced 8 years ago, and during that
I know.
time, The Witcher 3 came out.
Right.
And that's the problem. That they might have spent most of that time working on The Witcher 3.
Yeah, seemingly that you could be onto something there.
And only 2 years ago, that was when we got the in 2017, I believe that's when they started.
Well, it definitely shows. I mean, there's no way they spent a decade on this game or whatever they're, hyping up. There's just no way. I mean, maybe 2 or 3 years, if that, because, dude, the state that this game is in, it's absolutely just insane. But the stuff you get with it's pretty freaking cool. The postcards, the freaking, the lore manual, and then the map, and some HBO advertisement.
Yeah. Well, I believe, and I hope this is real, that the day one patch will fix everything. That's what
I mean, at least put it in a way better state than it's currently in, because that pop-in stuff, that needs to be rectified, man. I can deal with some frame rate issues here and there, but that pop-in stuff is just, that's just getting ridiculous. With, because, you're driving fast in the car, you immediately stop. Sometimes the game just stops. It has to go into slow motion mode to kind of keep up. I'm not even kidding, and it's not me pressing some button or anything. It's just dude, what the hell? This thing's getting crazy.
At first, I thought you were full of BS. I thought
no, I'm not.
Just lying.
I mean, I wish I were joking. I wish I were joking. I mean, technically, this isn't a rough spot, and I know I sound like a broken record today, but even if you put aside the technical issues, I'm honestly not really impressed with the game itself. I mean, again, I just got past the title screen, but I can't even get past the mission after the title screen because I cannot complete it due to seemingly a bug. So, I mean, right now I'm in a weird spot. I'm going to install it on the PS5 tonight, see if I have better luck, see if it performs a tad bit better, and I'll report back in here tomorrow as we continue to move forward for the launch of Cyberpunk 2077. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate
have a
you.
nice rest of the day.
Hell yeah. We're going to move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. We got low battery on the laptop. Okay.
Oh my God, Martin. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
I basically played Fallout 76 and it wasn't as bad as this. Trust me. And it's crazy.
I mean, it's been guys, you're not ready. You're not ready. If they don't have a day one patch, you're going to experience what I'm experiencing, and I'll tell you what, that's going to be sad for a lot of people. Some people might actually break down and cry. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, I was just wondering how early you got the copy.
Well, it came
how
in.
Did you get your copy?
Yeah,
early?
it came in yesterday, and if you do a little Google search, you'll see how the copies kind of got out there. But it came in yesterday, and it's here, and I gotta put more time into it. I'll tell you that, because I got to get past the title screen mission. After the title screen, that's about 7 or 8 hours, if that, or whatever it is. And, I got to continue to see what this game can deliver.
So that's probably why they wanted to do the day one patch with everything. So.
Right. Well, I mean, just technically speaking, the game is not. I don't know how reviewers are going to review this game at all because the day one patch isn't available. So how are reviewers?
Yeah.
So that means I don't know when reviews drop then, because it doesn't make sense. Because if they're going to review the version that I'm playing, they have to talk about that stuff. You can't downplay it and say it's just a few bugs. No, the game doesn't fucking want to load, when you really try and play the game. You get aggressive, you go fast in the cars. Even if you don't go fast in the cars, you just kind of roam around a little bit and you run too fast. The NPCs have to load in from, N64 to fucking, current NPC technology.
Okay. I just wanted to know how you got your copy early, that's all.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you.
All right. Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Hello, you're on the air. Get a job, get a life, okay? Hello, you're on the air.
Mike.
Don't know what you said. Hello, you're on the air.
So, Cyberpunk. You know how Cyberpunk be like what? So you told us Cyberpunk.
Well, I'm trying to get to the romance options in Cyberpunk. I want to see what that's all about, but I can't even do that because there's a bug, a game-breaking bug. Dude, this is inexcusable. I have the day one patch. I have a patch installed. Day 0 patch installed.
Are there?
Yeah.
Just because they don't want to release the game because they know it's bad.
Well, that's why they're saying, hey, we don't want any gameplay out there until the 9th. Because if people were able to share gameplay now, they would show you the current state of the game, and I think a lot of people would cancel their pre-order. I'm not kidding. Again, I know I sound like a broken record. I know I sound like I'm exaggerating this, but dude, if only you knew.
Nigga.
No. I don't know what's going on. Hello, you're on the air. No, moving the wheels. We got technical difficulties here. Okay, Skype is not working. We're gonna close Skype, refresh. This might be the last round of Skype as we kind of play this live stream out. Like I said, I'm gonna test out the PS5 version tonight. If you guys have any cool things you want to see in the game, I'll record those cool things if I can ever get past this fucking certain mission, and I'll post them when I'm able to post them. Okay, and be sure to follow me on Twitter if I have any updates. I just put them over there. Because I know there's leaked gameplay out there, but, a lot of people are seemingly impressed with the leaked gameplay. I don't know how these people are playing the game. I know I'm not playing it wrong. It's just, things don't load in when you play on base consoles. And a lot of people are going to be playing on base consoles, and they're going to, experience that stuff. That's just the reality of it. That's the reality of the situation. Oh, my God, Michael. What you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. You don't have Cyberpunk. That's just a fake game case. Imagine. Well, Skype is loading back up, and we're going to get back into the calls here, and then, we're going to call this one a stream. We have a lot of people here. This is record-breaking, literally the most viewed stream ever. I'm pretty sure. The most viewed stream ever. I appreciate you guys for tuning along as we head into Cyberpunk here. Let me find the mouse cursor. I can't find the mouse cursor. Hello, you're on the air.
I pre-ordered Cyberpunk, and I just wanted to say that's going to release. Nigga.
Predictable. Hello, you're on the air. Get better bait.
Hey, Michael. How's it going, dude?
Hell yeah.
Dude, so I was curious in the game when Keanu Reeves, is he in the game at all, or what's the deal?
Yeah. Well, I just got to the part where you play as him, and it's kind of cool. The intro is kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Keanu Reeves, have you ever seen that movie, Johnny Mnemonic?
No, I haven't.
No.
Is it a comedy or?
Oh, it might as well be.
Yeah, well,
Oh shit! Here, listen.
Good morning. This is your wake-up call.
The year is 2021. It is no longer safe to transmit information. Phones, computers, computers and satellites are all vulnerable. But there is a solution.
Your storage capacity? I can carry nearly 80 gigs of data in my head.
Input the data into the brain of a human courier. Like
Shit, that's Cyberpunk. Dude, that's Cyberpunk right there. Holy shit.
It is. It is.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, dude, like, it's pretty... I watched that movie last night, you know, in terms of, like, the hype of the Cyberpunk phenomenon. And it's pretty coincidental, that movie. And Keanu Reeves is in the movie, too.
Wow. Yeah, they must have drew inspiration from that.
Holy shit. Yeah, I was just wondering, like, does it have any, like, you know, references to any other, like, science fiction, action, like, you know, movies or anything?
Well, I mean, I'm
like
sure it does, but I haven't been really looking. I mean, and I'm only, you know, maybe 7 or 8 hours, well, maybe a little more than that into the game, so.
Yeah. Like, just, like, little Easter eggs or, like, finding, like, stuff, like, you know, and different sci-fi.
T-Drinker
I'm sure.
$1.99
I don't know, like,
through Super Chat.
a lot of references,
Walking
like,
stream.
Like, taken turned it, made a really cool, you know, video game and themselves. But I don't know. It seems like it's just very bland and it's like same shit, you know, you would see in the other video game.
Hell yeah.
Well, anyway, I was just giving my 2 cents.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you.
Anyway, I think this game looks like garbage anyway. So
yeah, well.
You were basically saying it's been garbage for like months. You've been
Well, I mean, I needed people to lower their expectations, and I hope they have. I hope they do, because, man, so many people are going to be, they're going to be coming back to these videos and saying, holy shit, you were right. When they see what I saw.
When I was seeing some of the footage and some of the game pics that you were posting, it looked like PS2 graphics, like PS1 graphics sometimes. Yeah. It looked ridiculous shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
T-Drinker, thank you, Skelly. Once again, please put some chair a little. Appreciate you. Hello, you're
Cyberpunk's disappointing.
Well, I mean, you know, yeah.
Like, honestly, it would be better if they added a dialogue option where you could go, yeah.
You know, I agree. That would make it much more interesting. Hello, you're on the air. Okay, you're done. Okay, you're done. Go back to McDonald's, okay? Go tell your mommy you need her credit card so you can get a little cheeseburger at McDonald's. Hello, you're on the air. With a McFlurry, by the way.
Hi, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a question for you. I've got some time working with gaming, in the gaming industry.
Really?
Right? Cyberpunk would have took about £150 million to make. Right?
Oh, that's a lot of money.
With marketing.
Right.
You're looking at about £500 million. Okay? So, with the way the game was created after The Witcher came out, they went into development about 6 months after with the story.
Played the game.
Okay? So, originally the game would have been slated to release on the PS4 and Xbox. But as development costs keep going up, and as delays keep happening, the company is getting more and more into debt, so it has to release now. But I do agree with you 100%, the game should have been kept off last-gen consoles. Because with the hard drives the way they are, it really should have just been released on the brand new Xbox, the PS5 and PC.
Oh yeah, it would have been
right.
Yeah, it would have been much more worthwhile to be honest. A way better experience.
But I am hoping as well that there will be another patch due out, either on day one or just after.
Absolutely, there's got to be. There's no way they can just leave it like this. You know, there's got to be something happening soon. So
right,
I'll keep checking.
Bro.
Yeah.
Just,
oh yeah.
Just one question for you about the game. Okay, are you enjoying it at all? That's all I want to know.
Well, I do want to continue playing it. Okay,
cool. Well, I've sent you a PSN, Michael, so I hope to be in touch again soon. And you stay safe,
appreciate you. Take care.
Take care. Have a good night, Mike. Bye.
Randy Butterdubs, thank you, Skillet, once again for your chair. I appreciate you. Randy Butterdubs. Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, what's up, man? Yo, I'm your biggest fan, bro.
Yeah, well, that's what they all say, you know. You want to play misery, don't you? You want to find me in the car wreck and then take me inside and take care of me.
Yo, Cyberpunk is going to be a disappointment, bro.
Well, wait till you see what I. If you people were to see what I saw, your jaw would be on the floor like mine was. Like I was screaming. I was screaming at this, screaming at my television screen, thinking there's just no way. I thought I was in a dream last night. I woke up and I thought, you know what? That's fucking Cyberpunk right now.
Yup. Yo, instead of Keanu Reeves, it should have been Steven Seagal.
Who's that has been? Hello, you're on the air. Let's go remove the wheels. I got low battery.
Cyberpunk, so you know what the Cyberpunk is.
Well, you're done. No one can hear you with the little whisper stuff, okay? Hello, you're on the air. It's getting...
You playing the game? What did you think of the dialogue and like face expressions and shit?
Well, there's a fuckload of dialogue, but you have a skip option at all times, so you can just plow through that if you don't want to hear it.
No, but like the voice acting, is it like good or like?
Well, I
cringe?
mean, some of it's okay. I mean, I wasn't blown away like, you know. I mean, it's serviceable, I'd say. Some of it is a little, you know, iffy, but.
You've played the Wolfenstein games, right?
A little bit.
Would you say the gameplay's like that, like the shooting and all that shit? I just seen some of it, of the gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, the shooting, I don't think it feels 100%, you know, amazing, but you know, it's not bad per se. It's just probably a little bit above average. I'd put it right there.
Yeah, I managed to get the copy for like 35. So I don't know. I'm just gonna try it out. If I don't like it, I'll just flip
Well,
it.
like I said, you know, by the time it actually releases, because it isn't technically out yet, you know, by the time it actually releases, they might have an update that fixes a lot of stuff. So we're gonna see. We're gonna follow this.
You said you were gonna upload some gameplay of it, right? Are you gonna do it like midnight or like?
Well, I mean, I can't. I can't upload gameplay right now until they.
When the embargo is lifted, like.
Yeah. Well, as soon as it's lifted, I'll look at the time and I'll do it the minute it's lifted. I'll have a bunch of videos ready on certain, things. If I find cool shit in the game, I might be the first person to share that with people because, a lot of people are just gonna get it on the 9th or the 10th or whatever, and they're not gonna have a lot of time to, see any of that shit. So.
Hell yeah, but congrats on 1K viewers though, man.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, we had a big stream.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to David Hinkle.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're done. Yeah, you're done with that shit. Hello, you're on the air. A couple more callers. We're going to call it a stream, folks. We're on really low battery, folks. Hello, we're on the air. Let's go. Well, I'm not taking that caller. It's a, weird number. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
That.
You're done. Hello, you're on the air.
Cyberpunk is a match.
No, you're done. Hello, you're on the air. Well, you're done too. Hello, you're on the air. Oh, you're done too? I guess this is not working anymore. Hello, you're on the air. Okay, that is going to do it for Skype, folks. I just can't get anyone through anymore. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along. Be sure, if you're new here, please consider subscribing as we are going to continue the Cyberpunk 2077 coverage. I'll try out the PS5 version tonight. We'll see how that performs, and we'll see if we get better luck there. But again, I got it early, and, expect videos coming throughout the entire, next week. And we just hope that they can update the game and put it in a much better spot than it's currently in, because right now it's just, let's just say it's rough around the edges, but in a, well, that would be an understatement to say it's rough around the edges, or it's a little buggy. It's not a little buggy, it's just inexcusably buggy, you know what I mean? So appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. Oh my God, Michael, you don't got Cyberpunk. That's just a fake Cyberpunk copy, Michael. You ain't nothing but a clown. You didn't play it. The game ain't buggy. I saw the leaked gameplay, Michael. It's smooth as butter. No, believe me, I wish it were smooth as butter, and I wish I were blown away by this game. But honestly, this could turn out to be one of the biggest disappointments in a long time. And I hope this can all get turned around. But right now, even if the technical stuff does get fixed, just not 100% impressed with what I'm doing in the game or the level of detail or depth. It's just not necessarily there, or at least it's not how I thought it would be there, which is a little concerning. But again, got to get past this mission that I'm stuck at, and as soon as I can do that, it'll maybe open up a tad bit more. So again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show, and that's going to do it, folks. Cyberpunk 2077, lower those expectations, not saying cancel pre-order, okay? lower the expectations and, just go in with an open mindset, because who knows what's going to happen next week? Who knows if there's going to be a day one patch? There probably will, but we can't guarantee that because we just don't know, right? We just don't know. So that's what I want to leave you with. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. Oh my God, Michael, you ain't nothing but a clown. It's over.